Stop it. What are you doing? That is my husband. Look here, Mrs. Park, with all due respect, Rayon is my husband, and we are both grateful your husband donated his heart to us. Words can never fully express our gratitude. But we didn't sign up for this. The stalking and harassment. I get it. That you were not meant to find out who got your husband's heart. You found out by mistake. Please, this is not Luke. This is Ray and my husband. I am being frank with you because I know my husband will never want to disappoint you. He has your husband's heart after all. But he is my husband too. He is carrying Luke's heart. Please don't take him away from me.
Mrs. Park had walked in, uninvited, unnoticed at first until her eyes found Rayan. Mrs. Park pushed through the crowd like a sleepwalker waking from a dream. Her gaze locked on Rayan, and without a word, she ran to him, arms wide, trembling, and hugged him. Meg frowned as she watched her husband stiffen in Ms. Park's embrace. "I'm sorry," Mrs. Park whispered into Rayan's shoulder, her voice breaking. "I just had to see you. I had to feel him." 2 years ago, Mrs. Park's husband Luke had died on a rainy evening that split her world in half. But Luke had been an organ donor. And somewhere down the line, Miss Park learned where his heart had gone. Into Rayon. Into the man who now stood bewildered, gently holding the grieving woman in his arms. For 4 months after that discovery, she had clung to Rayon like he was her last breath of air. She felt hopeful that at least her husband's soul lived though inside a stranger's body. She felt the need to see him daily. She wanted to cook for him and take care of him. It was only natural. Packed lunches, handwritten notes, text messages at midnight. She brought him medicine when he sneezed. She sent him pictures of their old anniversary spots, flower deliveries, even birthday cakes with Luke's favorite frosting, coconut cream. Meg watched it all unravel slowly, painfully. At first, Rayan said nothing. He felt obligated, guilty even. He owed her, didn't he? He owed her everything. He somehow understood that Mrs. Park was struggling to deal with the loss of her husband. But tonight was different. Miss Park had gate-crashed their evening. Her dress was too modest for the room, her eyes too raw. And when she hugged Rayan again in front of everyone, Meg had had enough. The room went silent. Meg's voice cracked, angry and tired. "You need to stop. You're not helping him heal. You're not helping yourself either." Ms. Park's lips quivered, her eyes shimmered with a grief too large for words. "But he's my husband, too. He's carrying Luke's heart. I can't live without him." Her sobs filled the silence like rain pounding a rooftop, and then Rayan gasped. A sharp cry escaped him as he clutched his chest, collapsing into a chair. Ms. Park's wailing stopped instantly. "Rayan," she cried, dropping to her knees. "Are you okay? Please don't die on me." She pressed a hand to his chest, just above the heart that once belonged to Luke. Tears rolled freely down her cheeks as she murmured, "Please don't take him from me too." Rayan steadied his breath, his hands still trembling on his chest. He looked down at her, this woman broken by love, haunted by memory. "I'm not him," he said gently, "but I carry a piece of him, and I carry your pain too." Mrs. Park walked away with pain written all over her face. She wondered if Luke's heart no longer beat for her. That night was the longest night in Miss Park's life.